Let's discuss. Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another reaction video, and today I will be checking out a track from Spite called Proper One. It is taken from their album Dedication to Flesh, which came out earlier this year. As I am reviewing my album of the year list and reviewing what I haven't listened to yet, I'm trying to get some of the albums that I've missed on the channel as I listen to them, so I won't be doing the full album obviously, but I'm going to do Proper One, maybe one other song, maybe not, we'll see, but I definitely wanted to get at least one because when the album dropped I was planning on doing that, and then obviously that didn't happen. So Proper One I'll be checking out today. The music video that I'll be using in this reaction I will link in the description, as well as any support links, social media, physical copies of the album, all that Spite support stuff will be in the description of this video. Other than that, I'm going to stop talking and we are going to get straight into it. I always forget Baby J is in Spite, and then I'm like, oh shit. Oh. Oh, that was me. Ooh. Oh, you hear that? Oh. Spite, Proper One. Let's discuss. A huge sounding track, which is expected from Spite, but this one had that really deep groove. Like when I think of, I mean, you can probably hear it in your head as well after, actually, I'm probably the only one who's just hearing this, so I can hear it in my head after one listen, like that bum ba dum bum bum bum, you know, that sticks with you. But for me, it's also a matter of, in their discography, they have some, like IED is probably my most played Spite song, and that is the track that I found that got me into Spite, actually, and it was on, like, my workout and angry playlist for a while, and it was just a song I revisited a lot, really before I even dove into their discography. I did more listening on their discography right before I started my YouTube channel, and then a little, like, finished going through it as I had started doing YouTube. So it took me a long time to get through. But anyway, the point being, other than IED, I would say I think that there's a noticeable difference in, like, Darius's lows, and for me this sound on these newer singles and such, it's a lot better for me for like going on repeat and stuff. There's just something a bit different in the sound, and that's not to say that I didn't enjoy it either. Like IED has the exact sound I'm talking about, and it's and I am, you know, I don't scream or anything, so I have no idea how to properly you know, describe what it is that I'm talking about, but there's a difference there that I think has a lot to do with it. But I've also always really enjoyed Darius's highs, and with this song it starts right out with that. It pulled me in there vocally, and then again, that group, them having Baby J is definitely a strong fit for them as well, because he has his very specific style of playing. Like I'm not sure how to really describe it, but also like with, I've noticed with whatever project he's working in, it's just a little bit different. Like it fits perfectly with whatever sound he's doing, whatever band he's working with, but it still sounds like his style, if that makes sense. With this, that's very apparent, I feel, along with like the deep groove in the song that I'm talking about. The drumming is something that I was really paying attention to as well, so having the build up as well, I think I pointed that out. Sorry, I have ADD, so in these outros I just sort of unrelated to the drumming, the sort of synth build up into, I don't want to say the breakdown, because this is another track that doesn't have a one specific breakdown to reference. You would have, that's not gonna help anybody, but there was like that synth build behind the instrumentals, and I love that sound, and I've been hearing it a little bit more recently, and I'm not sure if that's because it's something I've noticed or like recently heard, for I don't know, but I'm loving that because it helps with the transition as well. But hearing that build up behind whatever, like especially with instrumentals like this that are that heavy, hearing that build up behind it just adds something super special for me. I heard it a lot with Monuments and stuff in a different context than this. I would say it's a very different sounding synth, but has that same effect, if that makes sense. So I very much enjoy this. This will be something I do some revisiting on. I'll need to give the full album a listen. Of course, as I mentioned, I'm going through and making sure to at least do one video for these albums that I think I will end up talking about at some point this year, whether it be in my top 10 or not quite in my top 10. I still want to be sure to be checking them out on the channel as much as I can. So let me know what you thought in the comments, what your favorite track is off of Dedication to Flesh. I will link all of Spite's social media as well as any physical copies of the record, any promotions for Spite, all of that can be found in the description of this video. You can also find my link tree there, which I talk about in every video. It will have the invite for the Discord server. We've got channels for music-related conversation, Last.fm stats, new music spoiler threads. If you are in a band or you make music yourself, we have a place to post that. Merch, and then we have conversation unrelated to music as well, pets, pictures, gaming, movies, entertainment of all sorts. You get the idea. So if you're interested in coming to join, check the community out. That will be there, as well as my Instagram profile link, where I post all music related content, a chart every Friday of what I've listened to the most over the course of that week, my top 25 EPs, albums, singles, whatever I've been listening to, and how much I've been listening to them. And then I also post my merch collection, which I am constantly adding to. I usually post once or twice a week about merch. If I've been to a show recently and have pictures or videos to share from that, I will post about shows. If I have a song on repeat, or I found a new song that I didn't make a video for, I'll usually post on my story. That sort of stuff. You get the idea. So my handle on there is the same as my YouTube channel. It is Rachel Reacts, but again, it will be in that link tree in the description if you have any interest in following me. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.